Okay, we're gonna do a quick little walk around video on the 2012 Ford Expedition King Ranch 4-wheel drive with 229,000 miles on it. I'll point out all the cosmetic imperfections. Everything works operationally. I can't find anything that doesn't work. Door locks, actuators, side mirrors, air conditioning, lights, 4-wheel drive, all that stuff. I mean, you know, and the engine, the transmission, everything is extremely operational in excellent condition. Shifts good, you know, all that stuff. So from down to the major things to the light bulbs, I mean, everything is in good working order. But there are some cosmetic things, of course, and we haven't done anything to cover up anything or to hide anything, so I'll point those out. Okay. So we'll start here in the front. The front bumper certainly has some scrapes and scuffs. Right up here in front, right up here. Certainly, we can improve anything that you want or fix completely. Like if you wanted us to repaint the bumpers or repaint some of the cladding that's in gold that has some scrapes on it, we can do that. So you've got some scrapes here and here. So since those are, you know, going to be the most noticeable, you know, we could do that. That's plastic trim, so that can be easily painted. Headlights are in great shape. Here, like a couple of imperfections up here on the chrome grille. A couple of rock chips here and there. Nothing major. Some of this stuff, like that's just stuff on top of the paint. But you can see that it's got a lot of metallic and pearl flake in the paint, which is nice and glossy and shiny. Gives it a nice finish. It's a little nick right there. Another one there. And then on the edge here, of course. Tires are gonna be, man, you know, like 90% is what they feel like almost brand new. They're real deep. These are the Bridgestone Duelers, Alenzas, excellent tires. Brakes, I think I mentioned to you, were done at the same time the tires were done. So they probably have less than 10,000 miles for sure, maybe 5. Okay, so back here we'll have some spots. Here's a nice one here on the bumper. Scrape here, little chip there. Some of that'll buff out probably. Well, that's into the paint. Some of it will, but that's there. On the black, it's not as easy to tell. That's paint transfer there. That'll come out, but this is in the paint, and that's in the paint. Little spot there and there. Here. Anything that is the gold cladding, you know, that seems to be where all the scrapes and nicks came. And it's really when you get up close on it and you start to see that stuff driving down the road, you really don't Don't see it. Now these are bigger up here up front. Here, here. That's got the paint. Now again, keep in mind none of that's going to be. There's no risk of any of that rust. I mean, I know where you're from, you have that concern about things like that, paint missing. You're going to have rust happen, but that's all plastic. So everything I've shown you so far, except for on the hood, these little tiny little rock chips, those probably should be touched up so that the water doesn't get underneath it. You don't have any of that salt and start rusting. We don't have that issue here, obviously. If you look back in there, see there's the frame rail. You can see, I mean, there's not an ounce of rust. This is brand new, actually. But that's Texas. Yeah, see that's the frame rail back in there. So it's got good bones. You don't have to worry about any of the rust from down here. Okay, so that's cosmetically on the exterior. You're gonna find there'll be a couple of dings. I just saw. Where did it go? I just saw. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's a door ding right here. Kind of see it. There's a tiny little scratch right there too. The rest of these are water spots. There's a door ding right there. I didn't see many of those, but let me go around again and make sure I didn't miss any of those. I'm sure there's something on this side. You can see how the paint's all nice and glossy still. Okay. That's just paint transfer. That'll actually buff right out. That's on top of the paint. I don't see any other door beams up here. So, okay, so that's that. Let's look inside. We'll start with the back. Oh, that's locked. Unlock. All the door lock actuators work. So we'll start with the back seat, third row. Let me hold this down here. There we go. That seat is in pretty good shape. And it does fold down. I'll open the back and fold those down. So here's the left rear seat. It's got a little wear. Again, that could be re-dyed if you wanted to, along with if you want us to do the fronts. Let me go to the other side to do that one, so you can get a good look at it. The sun shining right on us. This one's not in as bad a shape as that one. That one I think is worse than this one. Certainly has some cracks, not deep cracks, just cracks on the top of the dye of the leather. Nothing's torn, nothing's ripped. There's no holes or anything like that. It's all on the surface. And that's why it's, it could be re-dyed and it'd look great. So all that stuff looks good. All these so you got a actual 110 plug in there, 12 volt there, heated seats for back here, AC controls here. You can I control it from up there too, up front. Volume and audio controls here. Headliner in great shape, no issues, no sagging. It's all nice and secure and firm. All the vents work. Those vents are super nice in the summer where you get the AC to cool the rest of the cabin is nice. So that's all good. Carpets are good, no issues. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull them over here. We'll do this. Let's see. This one's pretty worn over here. Again, it's the top part of the leather. And the center console cover. The rest of this is in good shape. All the buttons are still visible, not worn. No cracks in the dash. Oh, I mentioned to you that I thought there might be, and there is a crack right here on the top passenger side here. There's a crack in the windshield. Get the owner's manuals. Okay, so let's open up the back here. So it does have the power gate back here. So you get your power buttons here. So if I push this button, so that goes down. Oh, let me bring it back up. I forgot I've got it. You have to pull this right here. So this folds down. So it'll fold all the way down. Okay, so those fold all the way down flat. Then we'll bring it back up. And then bring this one back up. And then these just lock those back into place, the headrests. There you go. You got this compartment here. Tire tools and jack and stuff. That slides right back in there. Oh, wait. So this is your power button for the power gate. And the buttons work on the remote controls too, by the way, the key remotes. All right, so now we're doing the driver's seat. So this does pop out. It needs to be resecured. I'm guessing it just needs a clip. Everything works, so. Recline. That's the lumbar. So all the seats work, all the power stuff, everything power works. This is the driver's seat here. So it's worn there. Again, it's just surface level. Can certainly be dyed. Okay, by the way, so the front two windows are not tinted. The back windows are tinted. So if you wanted to tint these front two windows, you can. They are not currently tinted. Okay, so $229,968, about to turn $230. Tell you what, this video is getting kind of long, but I mean, while I'm here, why don't I just take you for a quick drive? It's running, by the way, because it's really hot here today. I'm dripping in sweat already. It's Dallas. So accelerates great. It just feels like it's got 50,000 miles. I mean, there's no issue. It tracks straight. It no vibration. So all the wheels are all balanced. Does not need an alignment, anything like that. It's nice and quiet. No wind noise. Man, it's nice and cool in here. AC blows super cold, front and rear. So we're cruising along doing about 40. I guess I'm speeding a little bit. So we're on a road that's kind of capped, so it slants, but I'm no hands, tracking straight. I don't have a highway really close, so I'll just, but there's no issues on the highway, no vibrations there, no wind noise there. And there's, the interior is nice and tight, so no rattles, no creaks, none of that. So I tell you what I'll do, since I got a little bit of room here in front of me, I'll see. I'm doing about 35, and I'll punch it. So you can see I'm doing about 35. I'm not wearing my seatbelt, as you can hear. All right, ready? All right, they're slowing down in front of me. So. Brakes are smooth, no vibrations in the brakes either. That's another thing that's a pet peeve of mine. So when the brakes were done, they got new rotors, so new rotors and pads and all that stuff. So here, let me turn this on. Sound system works well. You can connect through Bluetooth